Hello folks, and welcome to a new game for me. This is Station to Station. This is a demo, as you can see right here. We are on version 0.0.1 as indicated down on the bottom here. This game just popped up. I love Vexel art kind of stuff. I love trains, so let's go through and take a look at this. This is a demo, so it may be a little rough. I don't really know. I did play through the first level here, and I just kind of want to go over it and see what it has. But you can see this game looks absolutely gorgeous. I really dig it. So let's jump in here and see what all we can find out in a little walkthrough of Station to Station. So our goal here is to build all 12 buildings, and we can see that we have a couple of them set up here. We can get our controls, our normal stuff. We can also click, hold, and drag. We can rotate through stuff. We can zoom in and out. Nothing big deal. And we can hover over it. This is a wheat farm. It produces wheat. And we need to go through and build a basic station building. We can rotate by scrolling our mouse wheel. We'll get one station there. And then we'll go over here and get another station built in place. Now, we can see that the mill needs wheat. We are producing wheat. So we can click on these little square thingies and just drag them to where we want them to be, or you can, if you want to really kind of customize the path a little bit more, you can click where you want them to be at. And then once you close your spot, you can move all these points still. You can go through and maybe I want this to be just a little nicer of a grade. You can see you can influence how much the track costs as well. If I go this way, it's going to cost more because we're covering more space, but that looks fine. Once we're there, we have our freight train, and it will lay down the track. And we have our train going through, and at least in the demo here, you'll see that stuff will start turning green. I don't know if that's how the game is supposed to be set up. But once we get it, we have new buildings unlocked, so we can click our little checkbox, and we have another one of the same type of things. Now, a couple things that we have here, we can see that it has its wheat, so it's producing what it is, but a wheat farm can only supply one mill, so you can't double dip on any of this. So we just kind of need to repeat that process, and the demo does a good job of just kind of teaching you the basic controls here. One thing I don't particularly care for, at least in the beginning version here, is that we always have to have these double stations. It just seems inefficient to me, but maybe that's just later game stuff that we don't really fully understand in the demo. So you can see here real fast, I'm just going to zoom in on some of this stuff. You can see that the trains look really nice, the buildings are kind of cool looking, and as you zoom, you kind of get the blur here. The blur in the background, and it's focused on that, and if we move around, things will come into focus as we get to them. I really dig it. I also really like the visual indication here of where you're at on the kind of layout of stuff here. Oh, we're going to build this one over here. Okay, so we're going to throw a wheat farm in right there. We'll throw another one over here. And again, we could go up and over, but it's going to be very expensive, or we can kind of go around these buildings here, which I think is the better option. And we'll build that, and we're going to start turning the ground green again here as it goes through and completes. We'll collect our buildings, and we have some more buildings. Ooh, we get 3 buildings this time around. Alright, so we have a dairy farm which produces 2 milk, and then we have our various areas that need to have those, so get those set in there like so. But you notice on this one, we can't build, we have to build it at the end, so there's no continuation of this track, and the 2 ends of those track will turn red. Alright, and then we can just kind of have this float through here like so. Send out our first train on that one, and you see if you come anywhere near your track how it turns blue and makes a big bridge. It's very expensive to do that, but it can be done. Alright, so this is our first use of dual stations that we've had in the game so far. These ones don't need to be, but we have that, and we have some other stuff we need to do. Now, you can connect things indirectly as well. So we have this building here, which is cheesery. It needs milk, and our milk producer, this one's already producing all the stuff that's checked. This one is producing 2 milk, and we need to send it also to there. So we're going to do this indirectly, and I think how we're going to be able to do this is just set these up like so. We'll connect this one to there, and we'll check that box. And this other station, we probably could go through and build it out, but it asks us to do this indirectly. So I'm going to go from here to there, which right now is doing nothing. There's no reason for this locomotive to pull anything out to there. But again, look how it's nice and detailed, and it's just blurred. It's only a little bit ahead. I just really dig how this looks. But what we're going to do here is this track, we're going to bring on down. We're going to connect it there, and you can see now the producer is now going to the consumer. We can see that they're connected, and that should complete our missions here as we go through. So I'm going to hit next here. We completed all of our goals. We have some money left, and we're going to jump into the next level, which I have not looked at yet. That first one I did go through just to make sure everything was running nice and that my screen recorder and all that stuff worked. Now we have to go through here and see what's up. This one introduces, we have 12 buildings that we need to do. We have a fund challenge where we need to end at least with $200 left and use a total of 6 cards. I don't know what cards are, so we'll figure that out here too. And again, nice visual indication here. Ooh, okay. So we can do half the rail cost here. Let's see what building-wise we have. All right. So dairy farm. And you can see the stations don't have this big range. They're fairly limited on where they can go. So we're just going to connect this one to that one. And we'll send our train. And this is going to be a fairly longer one, or a much longer one. But I don't want to use these cheap ones yet, just because I have a feeling we're going to have buildings pop up like maybe down here that need to go up. Because if we take a look here, to get stuff up, it's incredibly expensive. While we can stay on flatter ground. Oh, oops. One thing, you can't like build stuff and then you have to have the station for it to go to. All right, so we're gonna place that. Let's place that like this, and the reason why I'm doing that is because if there is something that we need to continue up that way, at least we'll be able to, I think. So we'll go in here and do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I know it's long, it's telling me to do it. The game is giving me information that it wants me to do, but I think I'm going to kind of just do it as is here. Alright, and what cards do we get? We got Cheap Bridge. Awesome, that's what we want. Oh, and we have a new type of building here. So this one needs flour, and it produces bread. This one produces wheat, and this one produces wheat, and then it turns it into flour. Okay, so I think what's going to happen with this is we'll do this to there, and they're not going to really do anything for each other, but we're going to use that indirect thing that we had before. And then Cheap Bridges, we're going to highlight that. Oh, to build the station first. That's right. All right, so Cheap Bridges, that brings it down to just 46 bucks. Build that. Now we have our whole route set up there. Look at this. Look at the wheat or the grass here. See the wheat fields all coming in. The trains are lining up. Oh man, this is just such a cool looking game. I really like how this game looks. Alright, say we're getting more stuff here. And let's see what we have. Press tab. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The city needs bread, milk, and cheese. Dairy, we have that. The cheesery is producing cheese already. You're producing milk. You're producing cheese. Alright, so we have our first little town here. Let's see. Let's put it... There we go. We'll connect it that way. Okay. So you can go down there like so. Alright, I already know. I know. It's okay. This guy's going to go there. Alright. So if we take a look at what we have selected, we got those. And now, this one is going to feed into there, like so. And our town is growing. And look how pretty it is. Oh man. Just look at the trees, the rocks, a little smoke coming up. Oh, it's so cool. I really dig how this game looks. Alright, we're getting lots more stuff put in. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to get some more tickets. Ooh. Lots of cheap bridges and lots of cheap rails. Alright, what is this? A bakery. We have another town here. We have a mill. And we have a wheat farm. Okay. So we're just gonna get our initial stuff set in here. This one's producing extra milk, so we can have that go there. That's easy. This one's gonna just go right there. Easy. You can go there. Alright. And then we're gonna use our cheap bridges to connect this to there. 'Cause that one's cheaper. Alright, We've completed our level. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets. And then we also did our next goal here. So if we take a look, we should have all the buildings done. The fun challenge was achieved and our... Oh, we did not achieve... Do we have to use... Oh, we have to use them. Okay. I don't know why that's a goal. I thought it would be to save them, is it? But okay. They're just trying to teach you probably to use them. Again, this is a demo game, just trying to kind of come up with how to do all the things. So we have to have $850 left. Create a railroad that completion immediately connects 4 resources. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Build a new rail upload once. Okay. So this requires planning. First connect the mill of the city, then connect the other buildings to the mill. The mill, bakery, and city will then be supplied at the same moment. Okay. So let's take a look at what buildings we have. We have a bakery, we have a wheat farm, we have a mill, and then we have to connect the mill to the city. Okay, I got you. I think. Alright, we'll pop that in there, like so. Those two will be connected to that. We're going to connect you all the way down. Then we have all of those things going. And then, oh, that makes sense too. Putting a heavy rail train on there allows us to make more money. And we get a stack bonus where we get more money. And we use the multiplier there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we got some new cards. Cheap rails, cheap bridges. And some new buildings coming our way here. Alright, what do we get? We got dairy farm. We got cheesery. And you still need... some resources. So we're going to hook you up with some resources. And then that needs to... There we go. I'm stacking up those little bonuses there just a little bit. Cool. Cheap rails, cheap bridges. Alright, so let's see what we have here. We want a cheesery, milk, and we need milk. So you're going to get cheap bridges, cheap rails. It doesn't seem to be... It only seems to benefit building this stuff. There seems to be no real cost involved in any of this. So you're going to connect to there. And then we're going to use cheap rails, cheap bridges to connect those two together. Build that. We should get a stack bonus, I believe. There we go. Alright. We've got some new buildings coming our way. Do we know what they are? Maybe. Oh, look at this. We can definitely load up on these things. And then we have some more carts here. Alright, so we got heavy freight, cheap rails, cheap bridges. Alright. So what are you guys? A bakery? A wheat farm? Alright. We're gonna use our... Well, let's build this one here first, real fast. So that's gonna go right into there. Should not be a big deal. And then we're gonna use heavy, cheap... Oh, we can really load up here and connect all of those together. And that will increase our income by 50%. We get our stack bonus of a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. And then we get 25 plus 50%, which is not how math works really, but I'll allow it. Alright, so here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's so much happening now. Okay. We got more heavy freight. And some more stuff here. Alright, so what do we got? A wheat farm. We got another city. We got cheesery. And dairy farm. Okay. So let's start off with the basics here. And see what we can do. I can't flow that into there. I can do that. Let's see. I don't... Oh no, I can use cheap bridges here. That's fine. regular freight train going there. Okay. We're going to connect this to there, and then all of this is going to go to that, I think. Is what I want to do. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that we're going to use cheap bridges for. $23, so put on cheap rails, doesn't really seem to impact much, so. Uh-oh, what did we miss? We missed something. Oh, there's a bakery that we're missing here. Oops, my bad. Oh boy, I think we messed up something here. That's okay. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. Oh goodness. Alright, can I do that? Okay, I can do that. Don't want to do that, but I can. And then bakery do. Sure, I don't know if that did things right or not. Oh, that's where my problem is. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Alright, I don't think we reached our end goal here, but we did do the level completion. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I did the fun challenge. We should have something 800 left, right? Yeah, I needed 120 and challenge not met. Okay, nothing big deal there. I'm totally okay with doing this, but this is supposed to be coming to computers here in sometime in 2023. But fun little demo. Lots to think about just in that little bit there. I'm definitely going to go back and play this a bit and just see what I can do because it's a fun little adventure here. So this is just a first look at Station to Station, a little fun Vexel art kind of game that I kind of dig the aesthetics of and kind of like some of the functions. So let me know what you think about this game if you had a chance to play it. It's totally free. Those 3 levels are totally free, and I think it looks great, and I think it's fun to play. But hey, folks, I'll see you later. Have a good one.